everyone, I'm Halsey. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello. I document my weight loss journey, and I have done for quite some time. I spent the first part of this year doing the 75 hard journey, which was absolutely amazing, and I lost a lot of weight on that. However, things have not been great since I finished that journey of mine and I completed it. I managed to get to the end of the 75 hard program, which I feel amazing for doing. But as soon as it ended, things took a downhill turn. My health declined. I had to prioritize some other income-based ways of making money. That just took over, and then my health worsened, so I wasn't able to fully commit onto my journey as much as I wanted to. But I'm looking at coming back. I did try and film in between before now, but I wasn't able to edit those videos. So you know what, I'm just going to start a clean slate today and then try and get back on plan. Obviously, I've been in so much pain with my chronic injury that I've got. I was involved in a car accident last year, and I did share a little bit of the information about what happened on here. And I recently shared a reel of what I was going through in regards to what's been happening. But yeah, it's just been absolutely crazy, absolutely horrendous in terms of my weight loss journey and trying to cope with now my chronic pain. So obviously, if I do come back and be consistent on my journey, I'll also be managing chronic pain. So there's going to be some challenges along the way on my journey in regards to, one, getting back on track, two, getting back into that mindset I did before, and three, also now dealing with chronic pain injuries, which is really being a battle to deal with, and still is a battle. I get my good days, I get my bad days, and I get the days in between when I don't know where I'm at or who I am, what I'm doing. And that's kind of been me since my last video. Things also took a turn for a worse. I end up in hospital being seen, and turns out that the chronic pain is a lot more severe than what I was thinking it was. So I'm now waiting for appointments to know exactly what's going on so that I can try and get back to some sort of normality. But yeah, you know what? I thought, why not? It's been a little while. I've gained weight. Not sure whether you can see, but I haven't been consistent on my journey. I've gained the weight. So I want to try and get it off, hopefully, if I can, before the festive period, and then kind of just see where I'm at when I get there, if I can obviously stick to the journey as much as I possibly can. But that is a goal of mine, to be able to get back on plan and lose 14 pounds. Obviously, I think the last time I weighed, I was like 11 stone 11. I've now put on 14 pounds, and I'm nearing the 12 stone mark again. So all that hard work that I done at the beginning of the year has obviously been knocking me down, because I'm gaining all of that weight, or have gained a lot of that weight back because of the current circumstances and injury and everything that's taken place, and not fully committing to it, you know, as I did before. You know, some days I'm stuck in bed, not able to do anything because of how bad the pain is. My mental health has taken a decline, and it severely affected me in terms of not being able to work. I'm obviously signed off work, so I'm not able to currently work, and I need to know what these injuries mean in terms of me being able to continue that job. So things have been a little bit tricky. So yeah, it's just been crazy. And obviously I am a comfort eater, and obviously if you do watch my 75 hour journey, you'll be able to see that I struggled with my emotional eating at times during that. But I still kept on track, and I still lost. But this time, because I'm not able to really go anywhere like I used to before, because I'm just stuck at home mainly because of the pain, and because obviously I'm not able to follow through with my weight loss journey and other goals of mine, that's took a knock-on effect on me mentally. So some days has been a battle and my comfort has been my food. So then that means that my weight has then steadily started to increase. So here we are, trying to start a brand new slate, trying to obviously get back on track, being in chronic pain. So that's what I plan to do. I'll show you what I was weighing at my last weigh-in, which was here. And I obviously will try and weigh in today and just see where I am as a starting point, to try and get back on plan and then kind of just go from there. But yeah, I don't know what the next few weeks are going to be like. So I will aim to get back on track with it all. But yeah, it's been horrible. It's been really, really bad. And yeah, it's been a difficult time. And as much as I wanted to get back to filming and back to my weight loss journey, other things came about and life had a different plan for me all entirely. So yeah, that took a little bit of a backseat, but I want to try and get back into the driving seat with my weight loss journey and then get back on track. So that's where we are today. So yeah, I'm going to do my best to keep you all in the loop, and keeping you all in the loop, but hopefully keep me back on track. So yeah, let this journey begin. It's also the start of a brand new week. So I want to try and set some good intentions for the week and then just see how we go, how it pans out, and just see how the journey goes before the festive period. Because yeah, honestly guys, yeah, it's been a struggle. It's been a real challenge, and I'm sorry if you've been waiting for a video and I feel really gutted I couldn't film. It just was a really hard time, but I'm back now and I'm hoping I'll be able to stick to it, to be able to keep you updated, and now also hopefully give me something to focus on throughout this horrible time period right now. And hopefully whilst I'm waiting for the much needed answers to know what's going on, I can kind of resume on my journey again and then just see how we go. So happy new week, and I'm going to take you through the day today, show you what I eat, and then I will just see how the journey goes. So thank you so much to everybody who has stuck around, is watching my journey, and hope you will come along with me on this new journey of mine whilst I'm now dealing with chronic pain, and keep with me whilst I battle through everything, including my new journey, now living with chronic pain, injuries, and learning how to deal with it around my weight loss. So I will go. It's the early morning. I haven't long woken up. So I'm going to gather my thoughts together this morning, get a plan in place moving forward in terms of my goals for my weight loss journey and just in general with my goals for everyday life. And then I will see you later and let you know how my day back on my journey is going, and then I will update you on my day. So I will catch you all soon. So see you shortly. Mwah. Hey guys, I'm back. Just thought I'd check in with you. Managed to get some steps in, and I'll stick here exactly where I got to. I am in a lot of pain, so I just needed to move from bed. I've been sat here for quite some time and still aiming to get my 10k steps in. Found out today that I did try to keep my streak up, and I was doing so well until recently when I realised that I hadn't done my 10k steps. So I'm now on a new journey, and I'm now on, or I've done 12 days so far. So today, once I finish it, should be day 13. So I'm now starting again. I was gutted that I've seen today that I hadn't continued on my streak from before. So I guess everything starts with a new beginning. Today's a new week, so I'm guessing I just embrace the new beginning and just start again on my journey with my steps. Yeah, I just cannot believe that it was a couple of weeks ago that I didn't get it in, and it's literally, I was literally like not that far away from 10k steps even, not 15. That would be an achievement if I did do 15, but it was 10 my goal at the moment, just to get me moving in around the home, just to get me not stuck in bed so that I can just get up and on my feet. So it was just making sure I was getting that in. But yeah, that one day I didn't do it, so it's just reset it all over again. So yes, I'm gonna have to start again. So bit gutted, but hey ho, the same with my journey. I'm gutted, but here we are, brand new, fresh start to start again. So that's what we're doing. Just thought I'd check in with you. It's got a bit nippy, and I was walking around and my pain was starting to get really bad. So I've come back into bed to lie down and to warm up because it's absolutely freezing. I'm probably going to do a little bit of a weigh-in this morning just to see where I'm at. It's not my weigh day, but just want to see what I'm working with now as a sort of new start, and then kind of go from there, and then try and get as much of the numbers down as possible. So yeah, we'll see where we're at today and just clean slate. That's all I can do. It happens, as life. I've been on this journey for so long, so I should be used to it by now, but it's still gutting when you realize that you came so close to reaching your goal weight, and then life has happened, things have got worse, and you're back to almost where you started off at the start of the year. Not from when I started off on my highest weight, but to where I started off the beginning of the year, and I worked so hard to get off. But it's fine, it happens, and that's what happens when you're dealing with chronic pain and chronic injuries. So just taking it easy, taking it day by day, step by step, and then just seeing what I can do. So that's my plan of action, whilst I'm waiting to heal a bit better, or to get some answers, much needed answers along the journey. But yeah, so I'll do the weigh-in and then I will let you know I am trying to intermittent fast as well still, and I have been doing it somewhat I haven't, because when I've been in the thick of it with struggling with my pain and just struggling to cope with what's going on, I have been emotional eating. So I haven't been sticking to the intermittent fasting like I was, and I need to. So I'm going to try my best to just stick to it, to give me a good starting point, and then just see what happens going forward. But yeah, it's nice to be back. It's nice to pick up the camera today. It's just a shame it's absolutely freezing. I've now got this on. So yeah, I've got a few things to crack on with whilst I'm in bed anyway. So I get that done, and then I'll just check in with you and let you know when I have anything to eat or drink. But as soon as I've weighed in, I'll let you know on that one. And then we'll just continue today. So I will see you all soon. Hey guys, thought I'd come to you from the kitchen. Just weighed myself. So I'll stick here exactly one way in now. So that's what I've put on right now, and I need to work my way down to get back to where I was at my last sort of video that I did, which was round about 10 stone 11. So it's about 13 pounds or 14 pounds to get me there. But yeah, I've just weighed myself, stuck this back on because it's absolutely freezing in here. Not sure whether I'm going to eat anything. Now I've seen those numbers and I thought I was 11 stone 11. I'm actually 11 stone 10. It spurred me on to see whether I can intermittent fast for a bit longer and kind of go from there. Because yeah, I want to try and see how best I can get back on track with my journey. But I am thirsty, I do know that for sure. So I've come to have some electrolytes, so I need that, something sugary, that's healthy in terms of me trying to get back on track and intermittent fasting. And then I would just see how the day pans out. Not sure what I'm going to eat, not sure what I've got here. I'm not even all that hungry, and a lot of the times that I do eat is because of boredom or because of stress, and that's something that I know is a long-term thing of mine that I've got to work with. So that's still something that I'm sort of dealing with and trying to overcome. But yeah, I only eat when I'm bored, I've got nothing to do, or a coping mechanism. So that's something of mine that I'm still trying to overcome, but we are working on it and we are getting there. Excuse my hair and excuse the state of me. But yeah, I'm just not doing very much today in terms of getting anywhere, but I've had a busy morning with appointments and stuff, so it kept me busy. But I thought I need to weigh in, need to have something to drink, because I haven't drank anything at all today. I've just been so busy, so bogged down. So I wanted to quickly do a weigh in, grab myself a drink, give myself some electrolytes, and kind of go from there. So that's what I'll do. But check in with me later, and I will look at setting some goals. Actually, let's do that. Let's set some goals today and then try and work on it and see how we go and whether or not I can stick to it. So I will catch you all soon. Okay guys, coming to sort out my dishes and get stuff sorted. I haven't been well enough with the injuries the last few days to be able to do anything. So I just want to catch up whilst I'm feeling semi-okay to get the dishes done. This happens some days where it fluctuates up and down. Obviously I managed to do it last week, but the last few days I just haven't been able to keep on top of and on track with my dishes. So I'm going to catch up with this as well. I just want to show you the reality of just being in pain and not being able to do a lot. And then obviously I will chill for a little bit and decide what I'm going to eat. But yeah, just getting this place together now, getting the dishes done, and then I can see what the rest of the day pans out like. So I will be back and I'll catch you all soon. Hey guys, not long finished doing the cleaning up a little bit, and things are looking a little bit more tidier up in here. So I'm going to make something to eat. So I've got some cooked chicken fillets diced here, which I'm going to make with some eggs. I've got some onions there as well, which I'll cut up and add to it. And I've got some chili there, and I'm adding it to some lamb chops, which is in the oven cooking away. So I'll show you that as soon as it's done. But this is what I fancy at the moment, trying to clear some space in the freezer. So just eating what I've got at home. This is kind of what I've thought I kind of fancy to put together. So I'll stick it together and then I will let you know once it's done. So yeah, this will be my first meal today, and I will let you know once it's done. So I will see you soon. Hey guys, so my food is ready, and here is the chicken with the onions, and I added the Scotch bonnet peppers, and I also added it to give it some bit of colour to broccoli florets. Here's the eggs. I had, how many did I have? I had 6 eggs there, and I've also got the lamb chops, which I put in the oven first of all, and it was cooking up. And I also made like a little dip using Greek yogurt. So I used this Greek yogurt here to make that dip, and I added salt, garlic, all-purpose seasoning, chili flakes to it, and I just obviously stirred it and mixed it all up. So that is my sauce to go on top. But yeah, here is my dinner tonight. So I cannot wait to dive into that. Not sure whether or not I eat afterwards, but it's been really good because this is my first meal. Just trying to intermittent fast for as long as possible and just try and restrict the food a little bit, so I'm not munching throughout the day, and trying to keep as busy as possible as I possibly can with everything going on. It's not been too bad today. Keeping moving, keeping out of bed and keeping on my feet has worked for me today, although I can still feel the pain. Just moving has also helped me mentally as well to be able to cope with everything. So I'm going to deep dive into this now, and then I will check in with you all later, give you my intentions and goals going forward, and then I will wrap up the video. So I will catch you all soon. Hey guys, just finished the food and it was so nice, so delicious. Just reminds me how important it is to actually cook at home. So I'm so glad to be getting back into it, cooking all my foods again from home, and then obviously trying to get this weight off. But yeah, I have missed cooking proper good tasty food and everything like that. I don't know why I've been eating so much takeaways and that recently, but it's just one of them things really. So yeah, I'm gonna go and relax for a little bit just to unwind and let the food go down, and then I'll come back and then I will do my intentions and let you know what my goals are for today and going forward, and then I'll wrap up the video. But yeah, absolutely stuffed, so full, but I'm gonna go and chill because it's getting a bit nippy as well, so I'm gonna warm up in bed and then put on my lovely fluffy onesie, well, sort of fluffy jumper to be able to wear, and I might even stick on a onesie as well because it is that cold. But yeah, I will be back and I will update you on the rest of today. Hey my gorgeous people, just coming to you from bed, absolutely enjoying, relaxing for the minute, but I'm still absolutely frozen. My hands are still quite frozen at the minute, so I'm just going to warm them up and then just relax for a little bit longer. But yeah, still full from the dinner, which was absolutely tasty. So cannot wait to do it all again tomorrow. I said I don't think I'm going to be eating today. I'm going to try and hold off. I am craving a little bit, but I'm going to try and hold off craving all the naughty foods. So I'll chill out for a little bit longer, and then I'll set my intentions and my goals for the week, and then I will wrap up the video. So yeah, just thought I'll hop on quickly and update you that I'm enjoying being all cozied up. I catch you all in a little bit, and then I wrap this all up for you guys to see. So catch you all soon, my lovelies. Hey guys, I'm back and I'm going to set my goals, set my intention, and I'm going to wrap up the video and then enjoy the rest of the night. I'm starting to flake a little bit. Been up since quite early and I'm now starting to feel really knackered. I almost fell asleep, but I thought, you know what, let me just quickly do this now, and then I can rest, relax, and then start again tomorrow. But yeah, I'm on a 30-day mission to be able to get back on track. And I want to do it before, obviously, the festive period. So yeah, I want to do it in the next 30 days, whether that takes me to, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so I've set 5 goals and 5 intentions between now and then. Just wise, I've obviously got the chronic pain and learning to live with it. I've got to obviously look after me, look after my body. So I need to obviously not push myself too much. So I've set some goals, and some of those are actually part of what I've wrote down. So I'm looking down, I've just written them down in there here. So I go through them now, and then I just share with you what they are, and hopefully I can stick to them. So for the weight loss goals and intentions, for my intentions, I put down to not push myself because obviously I'm going to be potentially in pain. So I don't want to obviously give up too soon. It's been a long journey of mine. So I want to make sure that I'm honouring my body and making sure that I'm listening to my body throughout the journey, so that I'm not injuring myself even more than I have done. Just slow steps, baby steps through it, and just see how we go, and then kind of go from there. But yeah, I want to obviously start this journey, but I just got to be mindful that I'm still not recovered, I'm still not healed, and it's going to be a day-by-day sort of process to be able to get back on my journey like I once was, because obviously I'm now dealing with chronic pain. So it's going to be a challenge, but I'm up for it. Number 2 was just showing up for myself and doing my best. That's all I can really do. If I end up gaining more weight, it is what it is. But if I happen to lose, I will be absolutely thrilled and happy that I've managed to do that. But it's just showing up for myself, putting my all into it, and just seeing what happens. And just making sure that I'm just looking after me for number 1, really. The next one is just to choose one small thing a day that moves me forward. Obviously, I'm looking forward to some future things that are going on, and I've got a goal of mine set in place for January. because obviously I've got something going on then, and I want to make sure that I'm in the best of shape. So that's what's kind of getting me to come back onto my journey right now. But yeah, just make sure that I'm looking at one small thing to move me forward, whether it's my 10k steps, whether it's my goal in January, whether or not it's making sure that I'm living healthy and pain-free and looking after me and making sure that I'm healthy in all forms, mind, body, soul. That's what I'm going to do. So that's my go for number 3. So number 4 is just to be kind to myself on the bad days. If it's anything like the bad days have been recently, then I know that there's going to be a lot of bad days and all the days that I don't want in between on my journey. So it's just to be kind to myself throughout it all and just keep going and pushing through until I reach where I want to be. And then the main one is just to focus on the progress and not the perfection. So it's making sure that I'm just seeing how day by day it goes and not thinking about the perfection, about where I want to be. Because I've been on this journey for such a long time without me having chronic pain or knowing that I had it. And now that I know that I've got it, it's just making sure that day by day I'm looking at the progress that I'm making and not the end goal of where I want to be, the perfection. So that's my intentions all set. And I've got 5 goals which I've written down, which are pretty much the same as what my other goals were in my previous video. So just making sure that I'm getting my 10k steps in, because that's number 1. There's only one day I didn't do it, which I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and I'm absolutely gutted. But you know what? Clean slate. That's what I'm doing. We're making sure I'm getting it in every single day. Making sure I'm drinking at least 2 to 4 litres of water. I haven't been doing that, I will be honest. I've been trying, but I've been drinking other things as well. So just make sure that I am getting my water intake in. So that would be a goal of mine. The next one is just to eat at least 1 balanced meal a day. So something like I had today would be nice, just something healthy, something that I really enjoy making, not having takeaways, which I've had a lot. If I do, it is what it is. So, but I love cooking and it's so tasty when you cook at home, and I absolutely enjoyed it today. So it's just making sure that I'm eating at least 1 healthy meal throughout my journey every single day. But we will see what happens, really. That's all I can really do. The next one is just to stop when the pain increases or gets bad. Obviously, I don't want to be exacerbating my injuries that I've got to make it even worse than what it is. So just stopping if the pain gets bad and resting, listening to my body as I set in my intentions, and then see how we go. So that was number 4. And the last one is just no guilt if I do eat badly, because honestly, end of the day, you're only human as well. And it's coming up to the festive period, so there's obviously going to be lovely foods and stuff around. So we're just trying to just not feel guilty if I do end up giving into it. It is that time of year. It's my favourite time of year. I absolutely love this time. Love Christmas. Love the build up to it. So if I happen to fall off track, it's just to make sure that on the bad days, if I do happen to have many, which I'm probably bound to have at least 1 or 2, that if I do go off track, it's just not to feel guilty about it. I mean, I absolutely feel guilty that I gained all the weight. Nothing I can do about it though. But we're heading in the right direction to get it off. So that's all I need to do. And just honour the good days and the bad days that do happen to arise. If they do arise, if they don't, that's fantastic. But as the last 4 months have showed me, yeah, there's bound to sort of be. So just to make sure that I just don't like beat myself up too much if I do happen to fall off track, which maybe it may happen. So those were my intentions and my goals for today. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. I honestly have missed picking up the camera and filming. But yeah, I had to look after me and make sure that I was okay to be coming back. Although I still am not ready. I do miss filming, so I'm going to push myself just to make sure that I am looking after me and just to give myself another focus, because I did miss filming. So I'm glad to be back. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today. Hope you're going to stick with me throughout this new journey of mine whilst I'm getting back to a routine, getting back on my weight loss journey and doing it around my chronic pain, and just see how I go, really. So if you're on the same sort of journey as me, just hope we can support each other, because it's honestly not nice living with chronic pain. Obviously mine is not as bad as everybody else's that I've sort of come across that's got chronic pain, but it is quite bad for what's happened to me over the last sort of year and a bit. So it'd just be nice to fully try and get back to where I was before the start of the year. I was happy, I was great, I was loving life, I was doing the 75 hard journey and I was so happy. And then obviously everything just took a downward spiral, and obviously that included my journey. But here we are. Let's see how we go. Don't want to keep rambling on, because I can probably ramble on for Britain. So if you have enjoyed my journey and you want to follow along, just keep on this channel. So hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well, and also that notification just to be notified when I happen to post on the channel. I will try and keep as consistent as possible, but it just depends on my day-to-day, how I'm feeling, how the pain is, and what I manage to do. But I'll keep you updated as much as I possibly can. So I hope you do stick with me. So happy new journey to anyone starting with me, and I will see you all in my next video, and I will pick up where I've left off today, and I will update you on how this new 30-day journey, or however long it is I'm on it for, will be, and obviously what happens throughout that time on that journey that I'm now back on. So thank you for watching today, and I'll see you all in my next video. So you all take care, and I catch you soon. Bye bye for now. Mwah. Love you all.